Hey, how you doing? This is your boy, the Nostradamus, and are you angry? Are you frustrated? Are you furious? We had the solar or lunar eclipse, whatever. I think it's a solar eclipse, and we had a lot of people that was upset because the world didn't end. I myself am pretty much happy that the world did not end, but I didn't care about this solar eclipse. Could care less about it. Did it put money in my pockets? No, it didn't. It didn't do anything. It didn't do absolutely nothing. So I really couldn't care less about it. But the people who did care about it, congratulations. But me, I did not care. So that made me furious. That made me angry. I didn't get anything out of it. Tons of news outlets talked about it. And we still got nothing about it. So that made me angry. If it made you angry and so furious that you wanted to do something about it, don't do it. Get your frustrations out here on Wrestlekram Gripes. If you're watching this today, you're watching it tomorrow, you're watching it next week. I truly do thank you from the bottom of my heart to the depths of my loins. I truly do thank you. Without you guys, it truly wouldn't be me. I'm Hodai each and every single time I'm allowed to do this. Thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you so much for allowing your boy, the Nostradamus, for doing this show. If you don't know anything about Wrestlekram Gripes, I put out a feed each and every single Wednesday for you guys to consume what frustrates you on wrestling. That's pretty much the depths of it and whatnot. We do a lot of, we do some pop culture. We do a lot of other things, politics as well. But the crux of it is just about wrestling. And we get our frustrations out here. That's what we do. I myself will deem fit if it is completely good or completely bad or whatnot. And I myself will usually get my gripe off as well. Yes, it's going to be about AEW. Yes, it's going to be about the Young Bucks. Yes, it's going to be about what happened yesterday. So, let's sit back, relax, let's see what happens about this, and let's have some fun. So without further ado, let's get into the gripes of this week. The very first gripe is going to be from Nightingale Armor. How we doing, Nightingale Armor? The Adam Copeland rah-rah speech was not good for AEW. What do you think? Your gripe is 100% confirmed. Yes, I do agree with you. Me getting now into my Mount Rushmore, I truly thought Edge was in my Mount Rushmore. Now, when I look back into a lot of the stuff that he has done, it is all produced by the WWE. And the WWE is just that good in producing and making stars. That's pretty much how it works. Now, I will say this about Adam Copeland. This feud between him and Christian wasn't the best, but I will say that it ended in a high note. But all I can say about this situation is that Edge is just not good without some type of proper guidance. No disrespect to Adam Copeland. I truly think that he is a legend and a Hall of Famer. He deserves everything, all the accolades that he got in the WWE and even in AEW. But I will say this. The rah-rah speech just was cringy. It made no sense. I truly don't think that Adam Copeland wrote this nonsense, and it is just not good. I'm truly starting to see that this is a jilted... AEW's like a jilted lover, and they're just truly upset because the person that they fell in love with moved on. And that's pretty much what it is. It's just a crazy situation over there at AEW. I'll talk more about this on my gripe at the end. But yeah, I 100% confirmed on this. I agree with you. The rah-rah speech was just a joke and a waste of time. Waste of time that people had to, sit through if they did, or if they didn't change the channel. But I do thank you for that gripe, Nightingale Armor. The next gripe is going to be from Handlebar Mustache. How we doing, Handlebar Mustache? Now that Io Sky doesn't have the title, Damage Control is a force no more. They lost both matches at Mania, and they're going to lose those belts soon, too. My gripe is Io Sky shouldn't have lost. I'm going to go 50-50 with this. I want to see what happens on SmackDown. I will say this. If I did put out my results, which I didn't, I do apologize to you guys. I did say that Io Sky was going to win. I really thought that Io Sky was going to win, and it was going to kind of catapult Damage Control into a better position than what they usually are, which they were really good, hands down. But this was going to be the turning point without Bayley. So it's a weird situation, but, you know, I want to see this. Let's pump the brakes a little bit on this gripe. So I'm going to go 50-50 with this. I want to see more what Damage Control has to offer. Do I think that the Kabuki Warriors will lose their titles? Yes, I do. I truly think that Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair are going to take those titles from Damage Control, probably at Backlash. It's bound to happen. I think that's what's going to happen. So, it's a sucky situation. Damage Control, I think, is just on the downturn as of right now. And, you know, Io Sky, I thought was a good champion. I thought she was a really good champion for the SmackDown brand. But let's see what Bayley has to offer. How about that? So, 50-50 on that. I do thank you for your gripe, Handlebar Mustache. The next gripe is going to be from Dragon Hunter XD. How we doing, Dragon Hunter XD? Why is Anthony Ogogo back in any type of wrestling ring? Your gripe is 100% confirmed. I'm lost on why Anthony Ogogo is back in AEW or in any type of wrestling ring. There's nothing I can say about that. I think he was a trash wrestler, and we'll see what happens about that. Is that it? Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't. That's it. I mean, I don't know what more to say about that. So thank you so much for your gripe. 100% confirmed. Thank you so much. The next gripe is gonna be from Pomegranate Juice 96. How we doing, Pomegranate Juice 96? Why isn't Athena or Amber Moon isn't good for AEW Women's? Isn't going for the AEW Women's title? I agree with you 100%. That gripe is 100% confirmed as well. She is the backbone of Ring of Honor. I'm still lost on why she has not transitioned from Ring of Honor to the main roster. I mean, she has done everything she has to do in that in Ring of Honor. It is what it is. I mean, she's the longest reigning women's champion over there. She is just killing the game. I don't know why she has not transitioned over. I mean, yes, you have Mercedes Moné over there. Moné, she's over there. She's over there. She's doing her thing as well. But we need ratings, and Mercedes Moné isn't doing the job, unfortunately. I think that Athena should try her shot over there in the main roster. And I'm not talking about Rampage. I'm not talking about Collision. She should be on the flagship show. She should be on Dynamite. I mean, I'm not understanding who is booking. Kenny Omega isn't booking the women's division anymore. So why are we not getting a better solution for the women's division? Once again, I think it's getting better. I do think it's getting better. Once again, Toni Storm is doing a phenomenal job. I truly think that Julia Hart is doing a good job. I am loving where they're doing with Willow Nightingale and Chris Statlander. I'm also liking the Sky Blue situation as well. But once again, you need a better solution, better stories with this. I mean, WWE is doing great stories without the title. I mean, there are women that are facing each other without the title that's having great storylines. This should be a situation as well. I mean, I don't know what more I can say about this. But your gripe is 100% confirmed. I do agree with you with this Pomegranate Juice 96. The next gripe is going to be from Mr. Greenhead. How we doing, Mr. Greenhead? My gripe is separating the tag belts makes no sense to me. I'm going to go 50-50 with this one because we got a situation where they did bring the titles together and it didn't work either. It didn't work as well or whatnot. So, this was my suggestion, and I still stand by this. If you had a title that the other brand didn't have, you should be able to go to either brand, even the United States and the Intercontinental title. Now, if you lost your title, the brand that you were supposed to be on, you're going to be on that brand again. But the person who won that title on Raw or SmackDown can go to either or brand to defend those titles. That's how I thought that it was going to be with the tag team titles, is that they were going to navigate from both brands. That didn't happen. So now we have a situation where they did break up these titles yet again, because you are getting a bigger tag team division in both Raw and SmackDown. So, I mean, it's going to be a good situation. And on top of that, we are getting Survivor Series turning around again. So we can do a brand versus brand situation where we do have the Raw titles versus the SmackDown titles at like some type of bragging rights type of situation. We can always do this. I love that situation. So I want to pump the brakes on that one as well. Let's give it some breathing room and see what happens with this. So, let's see. But I'm going to go 50-50 with this. I love the gripe. I really do love the gripe. Even Mitch had something to say about this. He said the tag division is huge, and WWE needs to show care that tag teams and all of the other titles have 2 champions. Why is that a problem? And I kind of sort of agree with that standpoint, because once again, we had a situation where we had a merger of the titles and they didn't do anything with them. So let's see the tag titles do good on both brands. How about that? So once again, we'll pump the brakes on that. So I do thank you for that gripe, Mr. Greenhead. Great gripe. Thank you so much. Now the next gripe is going to be from Southern Bill. How we doing, Southern Bill? Why is Tony D in the match for the world title? So, if you don't know me, I love Tony D'Angelo. I think Tony D'Angelo is a great character. Is it a gimmick character? Yes, of course it's a gimmick character. But I think it was a great situation. I really liked the vignettes. I mean, I really thought that, and look, I will say this. If I did a stand and deliver, if I did a stand and deliver, if I did a stand and deliver result show, I promise you, I still would have probably chose Ilya Dragunov, because the gimmick is too cheesy, but it's so good. And the family faction is getting really big numbers now. They are getting a lot of love over there with Tony D'Angelo. Do I think Tony D'Angelo will be a world champion? I really do, because he's great on the mic and he's really good in the ring, hands down. Has he held every belt in NXT? I think he has. Either get off of the toilet or poop. That's my situation. I would love Tony D'Angelo to go to SmackDown, including that entire faction, and have some fun over there. I mean, right now, the bloodline is kind of crumbling. I would like to see what happens on Friday Night SmackDown. But they do need a strong faction over there. And I think Tony D'Angelo and the family will be very, very great for business over there. Factions are good. Factions are always good. It makes everybody in the faction better. And I think Tony D'Angelo is really, really good. I truly think that he would be a world champion. Probably a main roster world champion. He's really, really good. I really do like him. So I will, let's go 25% confirmed with that one, because I think Tony D'Angelo is really good. I really do. I really, really, really do. And I like his intro. It's a great intro. But thank you so much for that gripe, the Southern Bill. Thank you so much for that gripe. The very last gripe is going to be from Larry Gear 1. How we doing, Larry Gear 1? Even though the main event of night 2 of Mania 40 was okay, okay. I'm still not a fan of overbooking any main event. I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. Overbooking is just the craziest thing. But I have to disagree with you 100%. I truly think that this was a good match. And it overbooked, but it was a good overbooking. Because once again, Jim Cornette's going to say lazy booking on this. But no, I don't think he did. I don't think he said lazy booking on it. Because it was Bloodline Rules. And Bloodline Rules is pretty much everything for itself. Every man for themselves. And I mean, the Bloodline came out with just guns a-blazing. And they knew what happened last year with this. So they was like, no, we don't want this to happen again. So everybody on the roster who hated Roman Reigns, who lost to Roman Reigns, who was screwed by Roman Reigns, came out and defended Cody Rhodes, because they knew that this was probably the last thing that was going to happen. The story of this match, I think, will go down as probably one of the best main events of WrestleMania. I truly think this is top 3 best matches of all time in WrestleMania. I mean, once again, my favorite was Shawn Michaels versus Stone Cold, and Stone Cold getting his first world title. But this one, I mean, this was, I thought, the story spoke for itself. I mean, we had a lot of legends come in. We had The Rock. We had Undertaker. I mean, I truly thought we were going to get Dean Ambrose. We didn't, but I would have kind of liked to see Dean Ambrose there. But once again, I truly think that this was a story to be told, and I thought it was really good. I really did. No, I mean, I'm just going to disagree with you on that one. But I do thank you. I do thank you for that gripe. Are we ready for mine? Are we ready to talk about the Young Bucks? Are we ready to talk about AEW? Are we ready to talk about this? If you are not a wrestling fan, if you have been under a rock for 24 hours, if you just woke up from a coma and you are a wrestling fan, I think this is just not good. This is not good at all. So we were supposed to get footage about what happened at All In the last All In London, and we saw the footage. We saw small footage, but it was footage whatsoever. And the Young Bucks defended this, saying that it was orchestrated by FDR. That's why Jungle Boy's not there anymore. That's why CM Punk was fired. That's why we have so much bad press, because of the FDR. This is supposed to be a match for the tag team titles for Dynasty, and it did not go well at all. And the reason why it didn't go well at all, because a lot of people are still, well, not a lot of people, but it looks like the main culprits of this situation is the Young Bucks and the friends of the Young Bucks. Anybody that is pro Young Bucks or the EVPs, it looks like they are still upset over the Ariel Helwani interview, the CM Punk, between them and this situation. And, you know, the Dave Meltzer situation where, you know, they were talking about, I guess, Jungle Boy trying to apologize, you know, a lot about this. So, it's really, when I hear this or whatnot, I truly think that CM Punk is right. Everything that he talks about, I think that he's right. I think that Tony Khan doesn't care about money, which I think he doesn't. I don't think he cares about, you know, them getting ratings. I don't. CM Punk said something that truly made sense. CM Punk said that wrestling is about making money. It's about storylines. It's about progression. And I don't think Tony Khan wants any of that. I just think he wants his rights to be renewed for the Warner Brothers Discovery. I think that, you know, Tony Khan and I'll say this as well, I truly think Jim Cornette is right as well. I truly think Tony Khan thinks of these wrestlers as when he was a child and he wrote his own wrestling situation. He had these toys or whatnot. I don't think that he thinks that they're toys or whatnot, but I think that, you know, he is living out a childhood fantasy. I don't know who is in the booking room with Tony Khan. I don't know if they are afraid of Tony Khan. I don't know if these people are just here to just be yes man and they just put out this product. But I truly think that if this isn't turned around, if this isn't a guilted lover being upset over over their lover going to somewhere else and falling in love and doing a great job over there, then this is going to be truly a situation where Warner Brothers Discovery is going to stop doing stop doing their bidding. They're going to go somewhere else. They're going to do that TNA shuffle again, where it's going to be a situation where they're going to keep going to different stations over and over again. All of it. That's what's going to happen. And I hate that Tony Khan, with what is this, 3 years now, 3 or 4 years, has not came to any type of leadership capabilities. And it sucks. It truly sucks. He is the end all be all. He is the money bags behind this entire company. And he still doesn't know how to be a boss. He doesn't know how to put his big boy pants on. And he doesn't know how to lead. It's a sucky situation, but it is what it is. But that's my gripe. I could talk about this all day. I should do a 30-minute video on just that alone. But what do you think about my gripe? What do you think about the other gripes or whatnot? Don't forget, your boy is on the TikToks. He's on Facebook. I do have my own Facebook group club. It's called Wrestlekram Super Club. I'm also on the X or TikTok or Twitter. So don't forget to go check me out on all 3 of those platforms. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're still on the road to 300. I think we're at 299 now. So we're right there. We're right there or whatnot. So if you have not subscribed to the channel and you want to, get that 300, hit me up. I say I'm the 300 person or whatnot. I'll show you love or whatnot. How about that? But I love y'all so much. Saturday you will get the Axe Wrestlekram show. Also Sunday you will get the what I learned from last week. So you'll get all of those as well. Everything's gonna go back to normal after next week or whatnot. So don't forget about those or whatnot. We are going to get those taken care of, okay? But I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. The best is truly yet to come. Until next time, love, peace, and of course, wrestling.